Yeah. Afternoon, guys.
Hello.
So yeah.
So we'll do old school, which is Jeremy and Sky first. Follow. And then we'll do the radios and
that's fine, yeah.
But Jeremy hears from Sky.
If there's anything left, I will.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, good.
Hi, Darren.
Hi, Jim.
You're a former PFA man and employee of PFA.
Yes.
Obviously, there's a big story going on right now. They just announced in the last hour that they want an independent QC to conduct a full independent review into their structure and operation. Is that the right move, do you think?
Well, I think there's been a lot said in the media over the last few days, and I think. Listen, I've just heard about it now, and I think if there is an independent review, I think we should all allow that. There's been a lot of talk, what's gone on. So if there is an independent review, let's all sit back, let's see what the independent review finds, if there's been any ongoings or if any shortfalls of the PFA, and then we can all sort of pass comment on it. So I think it's the right thing to do, and we should all just allow that to happen, and we'll see what the outcome is.
What do you say to people, though, who want Gordon Taylor to go? He's 73, he's been there 37 years, his salary is over £2 million. What do you say to them who ask he should go?
But we've heard probably the story, probably one side at the moment. So I think let's allow the independent review to have their say. I think let's not detract away that over those course of those years as well, the PFA have done some wonderful and good things for the game of football. So let's not sort of take that away from the fact that the good what they have done for the game. I think now with what's been said in the press has been said. I think let the independent review do their internal investigation into the PFA, and then once they come out and do their findings, we can all sort of make comments on it. But let's not all jump on the fact of he should go, because they have done some good stuff for the game as well.
What are your own memories of working with Gordon Taylor?
Yeah, my memories are when I speak on individually, I was a delegate at the football clubs. I was a Mancom. I was on the Mancom team. They've supported me in terms of my coaching, my coach education, my coaching. And they've played a part to where I'm sitting here today, as a head coach here at West Brom. So that's why, it's I speak on behalf of myself in terms of the good what the PFA have done, but also I can talk about an overview that they have done some and are doing some good for the professional game. So while we have been talking about all the probably the wrongdoings that they have done, I think this is why the investigation, an independent one, is going to happen, and I think we should all allow that to happen and let the process happen, and then we can sort of pass comment then.
But just finally on this from me, but when you hear Dawn Astle, Jeff's daughter, saying that the PFA and Gordon Taylor are failing players like her late father, what do you say to her?
I totally understand where Dawn is at, because she's lost her father, so we totally understand that where Dawn is coming from. But what I will say to Dawn is, there is an independent review going on, and I think Dawn, along with the family members, will wait and let that review happen, and then, she can then pass further comment on the situation.
Right, back to the football. You've got a game on Friday night. Everyone fit and okay after the international break?
Yeah, we get back from the international break. As far as I'm aware, all the members are back, fit and raring to go. We look forward to the game on Friday night, and it's another tough game, but it's a game that we look forward to.
You're going in after a spectacular 4-1 win over Leeds. Last international break, you thrashed Reading 4-1, had a break of 2 weeks, and then go to Wigan and lose. That's not going to happen this Friday night, is it?
Well, we hope not. It's not something that we planned to do when we played the last time, when we went out and lost. It's not nothing that we do plan for, but this is the game that we love and serve, because these hiccups or potential upsets in games can happen. And I don't look at it like that, because at the last time when we played, I thought Wigan played really, really well, and this is the Championship. The Championship throws up different hurdles and different obstacles that you've got to try and overcome. You don't get any sort of God-given right to win in this league. You've got to be, if you're going to win in this league, you've got to be at your absolute best really to get results in this league.
Think you can replicate that Leeds performance, Darren?
Yeah, we try. I mean, you know, we plan, we prepare like we did. You know, it was a great week that we had in terms of the build-up to the Leeds game. We had some good time to work and get some extra training sessions in that the season's not allowed us to do before. And, you know, we're not complaining with that. We're just saying what the week presented itself because everybody's going through the same difficulties that you'd probably find in terms of preparing for a match. And it resulted in some good work and a good performance. We'd love to replicate the Leeds game, but no ever what game is ever the same as the next, as you know. So we'll work again. We'll go into detail what we've done, and then we'll see if we can put that into action on Friday night.
Is it Hal Robson-Kanu again, or is it Dwight Gale coming back, or would you play Dwight, J-Rod, and all three of them together? I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
The thoughts are you've given 3 or 4 different scenarios, and it's nice to know that I've got those scenarios to go into on Friday night. All those players are vying to start the game. So we've got another training session before then, and we'll see and we'll look at it and we'll select a team that we feels right to go and get a job done.
It's going to be hard to drop Hal though after that Leeds performance, isn't it?
Any of them, you know, the whole squad. We've got a squad of players that's vying to get in. You've seen me before. I have chopped and changed the team before this season, even on the back of a good result, what people would deem. So if I see fit that the team needs to chop or a certain personnel needs to come in to get the right job done, then I see no problem in making a change.
And Darren, just on Ipswich, I mean, they are bottom of the table, just one win all season, but they've drawn their last 2 and they could be more difficult. Would you agree than their position suggests?
Yeah, they're a different team under Paul Lambert now. They've got some good results. The last couple of results have been very, very good. You know, Paul's got them organised. There's a lot of energy about them. He's giving them direction. So, again, you know, we expect another tough game. And I keep saying, in this division, in this league, for the teams that's operating at the top end of the league and the teams at towards the bottom end of the league, you can split hairs really in terms of it. So it's a game that we go into like any other game. We prepare and we know it's going to be a tough game.
Thanks so much.
Cheers, Tom.
Hello, mate. How frustrating is it to get a result and a performance like that and then sort of twiddle your thumbs at the training ground for 2 weeks?
I think the result was good, the performance was good, and then what it presents, Phil, is that the training ground over 2 weeks you get to work on and scrutinise on things that you want to get better at, you need to get better at. So we felt that over the last 2 weeks there was a lot of work to get through, and you try and get through as much of that work as you possibly can. You might try and replicate 1 or 2 sessions, which you don't get the chance to do. So whatever you probably want the games to come in continuity to follow, you know, the 2 week breaks there, and you turn it to a positive angle and try and work at aspects of the game that you want to get better at.
I won't ask for any secrets, but can you give us a flavour of what sort of stuff that's entailed?
Both attacking with the ball and both defending off the ball. Both those areas, which there's more than enough work to get on with. It's something that we'll continue. We've been working from the start of the season, pre-season, something that will work during the season, and at every opportunity in both aspects of the game, keep working, because I think the only way you're going to get better is by doing the work on the training grounds, which the time of these last probably 2 or 3 weeks has given us the opportunity to do that.
I don't want to dwell on the Leeds game or the performance necessarily, but did you get a chance to spend a bit of time with Bielsa and pick his brains, because he is one of the great football minds and has been?
An absolute marvellous coach, manager, tactician in the game, absolutely fabulous. We didn't really get that time after the game because obviously he wanted to get the media done and get the team back up to Yorkshire, but he just passed on his regards and just said well done, and we appreciate that, and obviously we'll catch up with them later in the year and we wish them well going forward. Just
generally, is that something that's sort of dying out now, that old tradition of managers having a drink together after a game?
Sometimes, I mean, it's difficult because in in this league, I do understand it in trying to, when the game finishes, doing the media and then getting back on the bus to get back. So it is a little bit sort of dying out the game, but also at the same time you understand that society's changing. So with society change, there usually is a lot of other parts that change, and that's certainly one part that I've seen change, but not all. I mean, but not all. Some still, we still come in and have a chat and a drink and run through the game over a friendly chat.
And lastly, in terms of the 50-50 game that we play every week, have you got any doubts around anyone? How's Gareth Barry, Chris Blunt?
Yeah, Gareth Barry, Brunty back in training, fine, no problem. The one that's probably a doubt will be Kyle Bartley. He's the one really. All the rest, as I quickly scanned through my head with the team, everybody else should be fine.
Has that taken you by surprise, the Kyle Bartley one? Was he expected to be?
Yeah, it did. But these things again, come about. Just a little training ground incident which happens when you got a contact sport that we're in. It happens, so. But he's making some good progress. He's making some real good progress, and it's good to see that he's healing really well. But he's probably the one that's a doubt.
Thanks, mate. Good luck.
Cheers.